Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? It's your boy, the musicologist, and you are here. The Monday Man Cave. Appreciate you guys stopping in and chilling. Y'all already know how we do it, man. Let's get into it, man. Got a good show for you. Let's get into this.
Swagger pimp, yeah. Can't now another nigga like me. Yeah. Okay, it goes 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, rockin'. It's time for hip hop. On they reach watch, no sir, not for show. No bars made up for fairy tales. I'm trying for the tragedy, I know it well. So put your hands up in the air just for the winners. A peace sign, the pimps, the prostitutes, the sinners. We all deserve a second chance, but we products of illusion and victims of our own circumstance. Apply the pressure, I bet you can. Live the life that you love, shout out to Rand. Love the life that you live, shout out again. It ain't a tough pill to swallow once you comprehend.
Yes, man. Again, thank y'all for joining, man. It is the Monday Man Cave here on BGSC Network. You know, you guys can follow us, man, on BGSC Network here on the YouTube and all that good stuff. Shout out to J Star. Shout out to my man, Big Game James, all of that. Y'all can follow me, A Reed TV, as you can see down there. A Reed TV and the show, MCXP_radio, all on the Twitter and all that good stuff. You are kicking it now in the Man Cave. Thank you guys for tuning in. You already know how I do it. Man, good show. Good show today, man. I actually had this question and this opinion or this thought that popped up in my head while I was at work today. And it's just really how much do opinions really matter in today's society. But before we start that, man, I gotta give you my personal, you know, I gotta talk. So, let's get it, man. So like I did the last show, man, the musicologist mindset where I just give you guys just a little knowledge and thoughts, man, just something that's probably happened with of the week. And today, man, I just want to tell you, man, my personal pet peeve, one of my personal pet peeves, man, is just incompetent ass people. Um, when I say incompetent ass people, that can come from any direction, any kind of walk of life. But specifically for me, this came about from my job, but not just a job. It's different things that I have to deal with within the course of my life and all the people that I do have to deal with. But it's something that bothers me, especially at work. I'm not going to tell you exactly what kind of job I do. Um, I don't want to put that out there. I don't want to get in trouble or nothing like that, man. But I do a decent job. I work with a lot of foreign people, and I don't know how you guys feel, but it's something to me that I've always been a person that has always considered themselves a hard worker, dedicated, strong, willed-minded, and that I will go out there and do whatever I need to do, to get the job done, especially any job that I've ever had. I always felt that I was just a dependable worker, man. One of the things that I do hate is just incompetent people who I feel like can clearly do their job, clearly do it, yet they choose not to. Um, whether it's skill was, and the thing is that everybody gets trained uh, in whatever, you know, uh, vacation, whatever job that you are out there doing, whatever job that you out there pursue. You have to get the training and the knowledge and the understanding to do the job well. And we thoroughly go through these trainings. We get these people and we tell them and teach them rules and regulations. It is just so hard at the fact that you have to be around people who just can't get right. Just can't get right. It's very, very annoying. Very fucking annoying to me. I mean, it's one of these things that just grinds my gears because I know that I'm out there giving I'm doing my job. I'm giving my 110%. You want to be able to look to your right, to your left, and know that that person is doing their job too, to help make your day easier, to help you from not just being, upset and pissed off. But it's like you just got certain people that just really don't give a damn. Um, I feel like it's their job somewhat to just piss you off. Uh, and I kind of wonder, man, how do you people deal with that? You could tell me all the time that you got to keep a smile on your face. You got to think positive. Um, try not to think about it and stuff like that. I've heard every positive aspect that you can think of. Still doesn't have the fact that that stuff can get under your skin and piss you off, especially on a bad day. Especially on a bad day. Um, excuse me. For fuck's sake, Jesus. I don't know why people I don't know why people do what they do. I don't know what people think about when they wake up in the morning, when they get out of bed, if they already have this mindset that they're just gonna be pissed off, or they just gonna piss everybody off, or they just gonna have a bad day. How can you just come up to your job and just have a just just be that bad fucking that bad apple? And the thing about it is, in my spot, damn, it's like almost everybody is a bad apple. I got a few people. I probably about a handful of people that I can actually talk to that are actually cool. Um, and that kind of just understand, you know, the mind frames that we have, because we're all in there, man. We just trying to get the job done. Like, I swear, man, trying to get the, the work taken care of. I'm trying to get through the day because all they ask for is just 10 hours of my time. Then after those 10 hours, I come home and I get my child from daycare, man, and I'm chilling with him for the rest of the day, and I'm with my lady, and we're just chilling. I'm trying to decompress, but it's just that 10 hours, and I work a morning shift. I work an early morning shift. I'm probably at work about 2:30, maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm probably not off until about 12:30, maybe one ish. And to see people get out of bed and just want to be dicks, bitches. Yes, I'm saying it. I mean, this is my show. I hate fucking incompetent people. People who clearly know the rules and regulations and still go out of their way, to piss you off or to not follow the rules. Exactly. I'm a supervisor at my job. I'll give you that. Um, but no more. But just know that I have to basically babysit grown ass people on a regular basis, and it sucks. I enjoy it. I do. I'll put it like this though. I do enjoy what I do because it's people out there that I work with that I enjoy working with. They kind of make the day go by, and they, you know, help me, focus in some aspects. But the fact that I've got a ton of grown ass people who just, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But I'm sure you guys have incompetent ass people that you work with, that you have to deal with, work wise, family wise. Um, People that just get under your skin, people that just don't fucking understand. It's like their job is to make everybody else's life miserable. It sucks, and it's a fucking pain in the ass. It really, really is. Um, but with all due respect, I mean, it's just the way that this shit is. It's just the way that fuck this shit is. So I had to give that rant to y'all. That is a musicologist mindset. Uh, Damn, I really just hate that shit. And it's my personal pet peeve, man. Really, really, truly, truly, one of my personal pet peeves. You know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, man, I'm gonna run this, man, and we're gonna get into the show. All right? Appreciate it. All right, man. So, the show today is, I have a question for you guys. How much do opinions really matter? And, I was coming home from work and I was thinking about this. Popped up in my head. I'm pretty active on Twitter. Again, you can follow me, AReedTV on the Twitter, and if you tweet me, if you follow me, I'll follow you back. As long as you ain't no bot or nothing like that, man. Feel free to tweet me and all that good stuff. Um, I came across this video. I'm gonna play about 10 seconds of it because shit. Uh, I don't want to get caught like last time. So this is a question, man. Do opinions really matter? Okay. And coming to this video, I'm a big music head. Y'all that know I do music. I'm a musicologist. But this is something that's brand new that's kind of just been hitting hot in the streets. This girl, Sexy Red, has came out, and she has a viral song that I guess is becoming a anthem for the summertime. So I guess it's another hot girl summer. But this song is called Pound Town. I want you to listen just for just 10 seconds of this record. Hold on.
I'm out of town, thugging with my round. My coochie pink, my booty hole brown. Where the niggas? I'm looking for the hoes. Quit playing, nigga. Come suck a bitch toes.
I, I don't even need. She says, Pound Town, my coochie pink, my booty hole is brown. Come suck a bitch toes. For somebody like myself that really cares about music, and then this is my thing, and I've always made this analogy when it comes to music. And I said this a long time ago. I figured that music, in the general term, in the general aspect of it, I think music is wonderful, and I think it's a very, very beautiful thing. But I call music a whole, and I call music a whole for a reason. And the reason that I say that is because I feel like even though you may love it, even though you may care for it, treasure it, and you be serious about what you do with music. Music allows anybody and everybody to fuck with her. She's wide open. She fucks with everybody. And the fact that she fucks with everybody is the fact that you get records like this. Um, am I putting the record down? Uh, yeah. Okay, I'll go ahead and do it. And that's my opinion. And I'm leading up to this point. And it's not just music wise, it's just in all actualities and all aspects of life. Um, Growing up, man, I grew up on guys that had very wonderful lyricism. The Tupac, Biggie, Jay, um, artists, singing artists, H Town, Jodeci's, Boys to Men. I mean, people just name a few, man. Michael, had some Stevie Wonder in there. I mean, I can go on and on the list. The list goes for days. But it was one thing for these artists to really put their heart, their mind, their souls in these songs and write amazing lyrics that still stick to this day. Um, Now you see the transitioning from music, from where it used to be to where it is now. And now you have artists that nobody knows of. They're just coming out the woodworks. Um, Most corniest names, and they're making some of the most corniest records out there. Now, I say all that to say this. How much does an opinion really matter? Even though that's my opinion of this song, even though that's my opinion of the generation of music that we have. And not just music, just the generation of people in general. Since this is uh a more well, you got social media has become such a vital impact in today's society. It wasn't when I was growing up. Shit, we didn't know what social media could have been. We would have never imagined social media being what it is now. Shit, I was alive to see the internet be born. When we had one phone line that connected. You only had one phone line. And it was the telephone and it was the internet. If you was on the internet, you couldn't be on the telephone. You was on the, I mean, it was just one or the other. I mean, basically, we had AOL, um, America Online CDs that would come in the mail, and literally put those things in our computer, and shit, you would have to wait a good almost 2 hours, just for it to dial up, just for you to be connected. You know, so I saw the internet just break through. Now everybody has access. Everybody has access to a Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Um, so in turn, that gives everybody a chance to be vocal in their own kind of ways. You see it, and I especially see it on Twitter. You see everybody's opinions on a constant basis. Um, that song in particular was scrolling down my timeline, looked at it, shook my head. I had my opinion, but I didn't say nothing about it. But I did read comments, and I saw people go back and forth. It seemed like you had older people that were saying how much trash it is, how degrading of a song that it is, um, how the lyrics are just horrible. And I tend to agree on that side. But then you had another side of people that were literally claiming and saying that, hey, why are people hating? People are hating because this is an anthem. Uh, this is a new generation of music. This is how this shit goes. Um, you know, it's come to the point now to where your opinion is so much magnetized and magnified, basically, um, that whatever you say can get you to a point to where you can either have supporters or you can have haters. Um, for you to support it, you get like-minded people that are right there with you to support it. This is that and the third. But for you to actually come out there and say that you don't like it, which is just your opinion, you get a slew of haters. You get a slew of people that tell you you a fucking hater. you know, uh, they basically tell you like you ain't giving the new generation chances and this is that and the third. I just come from a generation, an older generation where was things were just so much better. It just seemed life was just so much easier than what it is now. Um, I hate it, man. I truly do hate what society and everything has come to. Everything is so PG now. And when I say PG, that means like uh, you can't basically give your opinions on things in life because there's always somebody out there that is going to contradict or to, hate, quote unquote, or push back on your opinion and your thoughts. Let it be known, though, we're all individual people. We come from all different walks of life, all different nationalities, all different races. Everybody is entitled to have their own opinion about anything that is going on. Music, sports, the world, news, anything that is going on. You have the right to have your opinion, just like I have the right to have my opinion. But I'm asking y'all, how much does it matter? How much does it matter? Because even though you got like-minded minds, you got hateful minds. And in the grand scheme of things, that's going to be the constant battle. Nobody is ever going to be all on the same page. Look at politics. You mean to tell me in a political sense, when you have people that are supposed to be in your government, they're supposed to dictate the rules and regulations and the rights of how your country should live. They can't even come to an agreement on things. For what reason should we have two Democratic parties? Why should we have Republicans and Democrats? Oh, but wait, no, we have to have more. The liberals, the conservatives, you know, everybody has an opinion of how they feel things should work. And you find like minded people that think the same way, and then y'all collectively get together and you make these groups and push out your opinions on everybody else. Yet, when somebody comes to you and tell you that they don't like that opinion or they don't like that mindset that you have, instantly it becomes a pushback. Instantly, you become a hater. And instantly, it's this bullshit that we have nowadays. Then rules and regulations get involved. Then it becomes shit that goes all the way up to laws and rights and all sorts of things. I mean, we could be honest, man. I'll use Dave Chappelle's words, the alphabet group. Y'all know who y'all are. And I could look, I got respect. I got respect for 'em. But we've seen it within recent years. When I was growing up, being gay was called, I guess, being in the closet. And that was such a very taboo subject. People were, it was a lot of people, and people who lived that lifestyle were very, very, very sensitive. Kept very, very quiet about, what they did. You fast forward up to now, it's all out in the open. Um, it's right in your face. Now it's getting indoctrinated into your public school systems with little kids. Um, it's right in your face every single day. And you can't have an opinion. Apparently, you can't have an opinion about it. Because if you do, then it becomes a uh, hate crime or something to that degree, to that manner. A hate crime? Really? A hate crime of somebody just saying that they don't agree with a lifestyle that you are more than welcome to choose to live. But it's a hate crime if I tell you that I don't rock with it. Let me see. We got a comment. Opinions matter when it's coming from a genuine place. Helps when everyone can respect each other's point of view. Yes, ma'am. Tamara Mara, baby girl. Yes, I do. I genuinely do agree with you. Um, when it comes from a genuine place, yes, it does help when everybody can respect each other's point of view. But that's the problem because we have a lot of people that don't respect each other's point of view. Um, Opinions do have to come from a genuine, honest place. It can't be a finger pointed straight directly to piss somebody off, to make them feel bad. Um, it can't come from a hateful spot. Um, we're all entitled to feel how we want to feel about any particular situation. We are. We truly, truly are. When it comes from a genuine aspect, when it comes from a genuine place, like Tamara said, um, I think that's where the respect comes into play. Uh, but you know that in today's society that you have to give respect to earn respect. You know, so I'm one of those people that you'll never hear me bash anybody. Excuse me. You'll never hear me, you know, uh, talk down on anybody's way of life. Um, no matter how they live, rich, poor, um, whatever the case may be. Um, I want everybody to be able to succeed in life from a genuine, honest place, man. I want everybody in the world to be able to succeed and to do whatever that they feel that they want to do. And I seriously, truly, truly mean that. Me doing this podcast, This is something that actually just I caught on to this probably a few years ago, and something about it is just giving me, opportunity to vent, but basically an opportunity to just speak my mind on a whole bunch of subjects, and I love it. Um, and to the people that do support it, man, you guys' opinion, it truly does matter to me. But I know you guys' opinion is coming from a genuine place. Even when you guys see me on the chop shop with Big Game and Jay Styles, and we may be shooting out dirty dozens at each other and stuff like that, but we have our opinions on certain things. We know it's still coming from a genuine aspect. It's never no love lost in that situation. Um, I'm glad she said that. Respect is a big thing. Um, we have to learn to somewhat respect each other's views uh, in today's society. So again, I play y'all the video, and yeah, it's my opinion. I don't necessarily like the song. I don't necessarily really care for it. But if you care for it and if you like it, then it is what it is. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? You know, yeah, the people that listen to all of these different artists that I don't even know about, all these new age artists, little this and little that, that's fine. I'm not gonna play that in my car. I'm not gonna play that around my son. You're not gonna catch me, at a party or anything. You're not gonna catch me downloading the albums or nothing like that. But that's just my opinion. That's just the way that I feel. But just because I feel like that shouldn't automatically turn me into a hater. Just because you don't like something that I like, that doesn't mean I'm gonna sit there and consider you a hater. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Um, so my question really, how much do opinions really matter in today's society? Just to, definitely to you, and please comment, like, subscribe, everything like that. Please. Um, how much does it matter in the very end? Um, does it hold weight? Does it hold merit? The late great Pimp C, may he rest in peace. He had an interview with the radio station. I think it was Hot 97. I want to say Hot 97 in Atlanta. And he basically said that opinions are like booty holes. He said opinions are like booty holes. Everybody has one. Yeah, yeah. Everybody's gonna have an opinion about something, 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 something. Everybody's going to anytime something major happens or anything that comes across your timeline. We wake up every day seeing new stuff that's happening. Somebody's doing something, to get recognition. Somebody's doing something to get their cloud up and whatnot. Scroll down your timeline. If you got Twitter, just scroll down your timeline and look at it. Look at it. Just look at it. You know, uh, everybody's gonna have an opinion on something. You're either gonna be on one side or you're gonna be on another side. Age influences opinion. That is right too. You own it, girl. Age does influence. Um, I think that my age, me being 38, I can have a civilized conversation with somebody. You know, even coworkers and what like that. I can have a civilized conversation. You know, without trying to get upset. And trying to calm things down. But we can have a very civilized, honest God conversation all across the board, debating each other's opinions, giving examples of why, you know, my opinion is this, your opinion is that, and we can still walk away and be cool. I think the younger generation that we have now, they are very strong-willed on what they believe. You know, it was always a thing that the older generation used to tell us when we were growing. They said a hard head make a soft ass. I remember being 20. I remember being 21. when I feel like, you know, I'm grown, you know, I got my car, I got me a place and everything like that. There's nothing that anybody could tell me. And then when the hard times hit, when you realize, God damn, like that's your ass. You know, sometimes it takes an older person that has been there through the years, that has already gone through what you've gone through, to give you some knowledge and understanding of what's going on and how you can navigate, you know, uh, how you can navigate through the rest of your life. Baby girl, you own it today. Let me see. Our parents had their ratchet songs. Our age group had ours, and so on. This is true. This is very much true. This is very much true. Um, I mean, look, I'd be lying to y'all if I didn't say that I didn't like my own set of ratchet songs that we had growing up, 90s era. You know, uh, Fifth Ward Boys. Shit, we had songs, Pussy Weed Alcohol. I got five on it. Um, Man, look, UGK, Let Me See It. Um, Ratchet songs, what's it, what, Juvenile, had his stuff. Um, I mean, it's songs that we could play right now. We already know. So we getting on the floor, jigging, you know. Our parents, they had theirs, and I understand generation that we have now, they have theirs, you know. Um, and for me to say that my songs were better than what this is now, that's just my opinion. Doesn't necessarily mean that it matters that much, but it is truly that's just truly my opinion. Again, you have to understand, I come from a musical family. Music is embedded. It's pretty much damn near in my blood, man. So it kind of music to me just kind of takes on a different and a deeper meaning for me. Um, I appreciate records that are truly thought out. Um, Pen game is on point. The artist really put the work in to put out a dope ass song. Yet and still, I do have records out there, man, that I just shit. You know, they ratchet as hell, and I enjoy the fuck out of them, you know. Um, but it just hits a deeper meaning for me. So to clear anything up, I don't want to get anybody misconstrued about anything that I'm saying. What Sexy Red is doing in her Pound Town song, if that's what y'all like, man, that is cool. That is, you are 100% you with it. Okay, I support your opinion. Again, that does not mean that I have to like it. That does not mean I have to like the artists that y'all have nowadays. I kind of stick to who I listen to, and mostly who I listen to in the car is shit that I grew up on. It's really not anybody in this new age that I listen to. But again, in my opinion. Um, Again, I do ask you guys a question, and I want y'all to comment, man, on this video, please. How much do opinions really, truly, truly, truly matter to you guys? Um, I ultimately do believe that they do matter. I think everybody has a voice. Everybody has a chance to have a voice about anything that's going on. You have a right to pick your stance, and I believe that's a beautiful thing. And I think the beautiful thing that we can debate on these and go back and forth and still have civilized conversations, and at the end and still be able to dap each other up and be cool. I think that's a beauty. Um, but we got to get out of the aspect that people are haters, um, that you're dissing somebody. Um, just because I don't like what they're doing, you know, doesn't necessarily mean that I don't like the person. Um, it's just crazy. It's very crazy. Um, I appreciate every opinion of anything that I've ever done. Um, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, man. As an artist, I put out records. Every now and then I put out albums, EPs, um, singles, whatnot, and I could have an honest opinion about people not, you know, streaming, not buying. Um, I could be upset. You know, in my opinion, I feel that I make very, very dope, good ass records. But there are people out there who feel like I don't. And I've accepted that in a genuine sense that not everybody is going to like what you do. Everybody's not going to like the Sexy Red record. Everybody's not going to like J. Cole, your Kendrick Lamar's. I see it all the time when I'm scrolling down Twitter. You know, everybody's not going to like what you do. That's their opinion. But you got some people that do. And the ones that do, man, they truly support. I feel like that's probably your biggest support right there. I've always said it. Whether it was one person, whether it was 10 people, whether it was 100 people, whether it was 1,000 people that was out there listening to the things that I did, it's all genuinely supported and genuinely appreciated. You know, um, some people have opinions on the certain records I do. It may be records that I put out that I feel like are the shit, cold as shit. Somebody else may listen to that record and be like, "Nah, nigga, that ain't it." But that's your opinion, pimp. It is what it is. I'm not mad about that. Um, opinions, opinions are just what they are, man. Opinions are exactly what they are. Um, I think it's wonderful. Again, I think it's wonderful that we all have that we all have the minds to be free thinkers in aspects of where we can dictate what we feel, how we feel, and be able to say it. Um, again, we can't criticize, man. We can't necessarily criticize and hate so much on another person in their mind frame. Um, some people's mind frames are just flawed. It's flawed. Um, you could tell by the age. You can tell by the things that they've possibly been through. You can tell by a lot of things. Uh, the way that they talk, the way that they carry themselves. Um, it's a lot of flawless, and we all have issues. We all have things that we have to deal with. But at the grand scheme of it, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? I'm I'm well in tune. I'm well in tune, and I'm definitely one that will definitely have their opinion about anything that I feel. Um, and I do my best to try not to judge anybody. Um, just because I just don't feel like that's in me to do that. Um, I appreciate, I appreciate people's opinions. I appreciate what people think. I appreciate how people feel. Um, just know, man. Just know. Um, I hope your opinions on things that you see in life um, helps you get to where you need to go. Um, again, it doesn't cause you to be a hater or nothing like that. Um, again, being in a opinionated person is not a bad. It's not a bad thing at all. Um, but you really got to ask yourself, man, how much do these things truly, honestly, and truly really matter? Um, I just feel like in this society, Well, shit, as long as I can think back, um, just things have never been even keel. Everything has never really truly been on an even playing field. Um, Everybody cannot agree, and everybody won't agree, and that's something that we have to accept. That, but that's where you have to turn around and be genuine to understand that if this person feels a different way, that's okay. You know, if this person feels a certain way, that's all right. Let them feel that way. Even though I have my opinion, and if I can come to you in a very respectable manner, like Tamara said, if I can come to you in a very respectable manner, we can agree to disagree. We can agree to disagree. You can have your opinion on a subject. I can have an opinion on a subject. But we can agree to disagree and still be cool. And we can split up, you know what I'm saying, to do what we need to do. It just feels like when you have an opinion nowadays that goes against what somebody says, man, people are very, very quick to place the judgment. People are very, very um, quick to just attack all sorts of things. Let me see what we got. We got another one. Here we go. Yes, you're right. People, way of life, environment influences their actions and mindsets. So opinions become attacks, although it may be genuine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's that's 100. That's 100. Um, Everything that you've had to deal with in your life um, will revolve and give you your own mindset, your own thought process. Again, um, like she just said, man, um, opinions can't necessarily be attacks, but you do have people that use their opinions as attacks. You know, excuse me, and I don't want to dig too deep in that. I could, but I'm not gonna do that. But you clearly see it. You clearly see it. Um, you clearly see it uh, on a regular basis. You do. Um, Again, I'm not here to diss anybody. Not here to piss anybody off. Um, Everything that I've said is very, very genuine, 100% genuine. It comes from the bottom of my heart, man. I care about what everybody feels. I care about how, y'all live y'all lives, man. Again, you know, enjoy what you want to enjoy in life. You are completely entitled to that. But understand that when you have opinions, man, some opinions sometimes can somewhat be attacks. It can look like an attack. That's why you have to come from a genuine and real respectable aspect. Let them know, hey, look. I'm saying, look, this is coming from somebody that has an opinion about stuff. I mean, I have to have an opinion every single day that I'm at my job because there's so many damn factors that I have to deal with. So I have to make an opinion or an educated guess of what I need to do. But then when I talk to some of my coworkers or the people that I have to supervise and manage, they may have their own opinions of how they feel about certain things. And then when you try to come at a respectable way, or when you have an opinion about a situation, it becomes an attack. Now we're attacking each other. Now we're going back and forth. Never wanted to be like that, but some people honestly take things like that. Um, so I say it, man. Try to be respectable where you can. Try to let people, speak their minds. Let people be, who they are. Um, I've always wised up. I think I wised up a long time ago, man, to just be more observant. And I think I've kind of mastered that aspect, man. Anytime I'm in a new place, I'm very, very observant about how people carry themselves. Um, the people that you work with, the people that you deal with, family members, friends, you watch their actions. You become observant. You form an opinion of how that person truly, truly is, how they are with you compared to how they are with other people. You know, um, that stuff really, truly dictates how you move around. Do I need to trust this person? Do I not need to trust this person? Do I need to kind of pull back? You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, I mean, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Um, I ultimately, to answer this question, I ultimately do believe that opinions do matter. I do believe they truly, truly, truly do matter. Because they give insight. They give a gateway to what a person is feeling, um, how they're thinking, their mentality, um, how they truly feel about whatever situation that they are coming across. Look, y'all deal with opinions every single day, even when you don't really realize it. The smallest thing, even if it's just a simple question at work, you know, simple question from family members or whatever. I mean, like you have to, like, you're always keeping your head on a swivel with opinions. Um, so in that retrospect, you gotta try to hold it down the best that you can. But I do think that opinions really do matter. I think it gives gateway to a person's soul, a person's mind, a person's heart. Um, I think if you truly listen to a person's opinion, that gives you a lot more insight of how they feel and who they truly, truly are. And then from those opinions and from those answers, you can shift which way that you want to go, how you feel. Um, we all have the opinions will never go away. They'll be here till the end of time. Every single person has an opinion. A baby has an shit. My son has an opinion about the foods that he eats and the things that he likes and he don't like. Babies have. So if a baby can have, a teenager, a grown person, an old person can have. Every single one of us on this earth has an opinion about something. So that should tell you, yes, it matters. It matters in a certain aspect. It matters. Uh, but again, my question to you guys, is how much does it really matter? And I think it significantly does matter at the grand scheme of it. I really, really do. Really, 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 really do, man. Wonderful show, man. I appreciate everybody that's tuned in, and I thank you, man, Tamara, baby girl, for joining in and giving your opinions on this subject. You already know, man. This is BGSE Network, um, MCXP Radio, your boy, and this is the Monday Man Cave. I always like to leave with this. Again, people, anybody out there that is suffering from mental health, you guys can get help. There's a hotline, as you can see right there. I always like to do this at the end of my show, just to let people know that there is help, that I personally have suffered from mental health. I still suffer from mental health. And I'm not ashamed to say that, but I thank God that I have people in my corner that are helping me get through what I need to get through. People that actually allow me to vent when I need to vent, and do certain things and let me decompress when I need you know, to get over, my feelings. I was a big person, and I struggled with depression for a long time, because I always saw myself as a constant failure. Uh, Now I have people in my corner that are telling me that I'm not a failure, um, and they actually look at what I've been doing and the things that I've been doing, and it's just a blessing to have that. So I just want you people to know that if you need help, you've got people in your corner. Go out there and seek help. There's somebody out there that does love you, somebody out there that does care. I want you to go out there and get it, please, please, because your lives do matter, just like mine, just like my family. I love each and every one of y'all, and I appreciate you guys for listening, for tuning in for the BGSC Network for MCXP Radio. I'm your boy, musicologist. Again, follow me, A Reed TV. Follow the show, MCXP Radio. And I'm going to see you guys on the Chop Shop on Wednesday, all right? Y'all take it easy, man. Peace.